Hello everybody, I'm back. I know it's been like 6 months because this game, if I'm being completely honest, is kind of boring me. Actually, no, it did bore me, but now I'm back on it. Because, the game is super grindy for me, and since the only reward I got out of grinding was skins, and not like more towers, I kind of was like, yeah, I don't really want to play this anymore. I got really bored, okay? But, and there was also the change with Spectre that they did that I also didn't like. But, other than that, that's all I can really remember the reasons why I didn't want to play it anymore. So, anyway, I'm going to do a new tier list video to, easy content for me to come back to. And my tier list videos do really well for whatever reason, so let's see if this one does well too. So here's the person who made this tier list. I didn't make this. I'm going to link it in the description just for proof. I'm going to copy it and I will paste it on my YouTube video later. And we're going to get started. That's pretty much it. So, as you know, Balloon Pal is a part of the whole Spectre nerf that happened. And because Spectre used to increase range, but now he doesn't. I'm not putting him in C tier, don't worry. That was an accident. So I'm going to put him in a solid A- tier. I might make a new tier, I don't know. He's not quite B tier, but he's barely A tier. Reason being, while he does increase range, and I think that is very helpful, he also decreases rapid fire, which to me is one of the most important stats in the game. And it could be detrimental to a game whether or not, or how high your rapid fire is. With certain characters like Scientist, where she needs to have good rapid fire to get like all of the damage that she can do out. If that's decreased by any percent, it's kind of detrimental, just a little bit. A little detrimental. That's probably not correct grammar. It might not be very good, is what I'm trying to say here. And in Tower Heroes, everything counts. So decreasing rapid fire is not really my favorite thing, but he still increases range. You can place 3 of him. He can summon a balloon parade thing or whatever. So he's pretty good. He's a pretty good tower. I like him. He's good. He's really cute, too. Really cute design. They did a good job on him. I like him. But other than that, he's okay. He's okay. Also, I would like to apologize to all of the people that I made mad when I said Wizard was the worst ranged tower in the game. And for some godforsaken reason, I put Bebo in, C or B tier. I don't remember exactly, but Bebo fucking sucks ass, okay? I'm sorry. I was dumb, and I didn't understand. Bebo, 1, you can't place that many of him. You can only place 7 of him, for whatever reason. He doesn't do that much damage. They decreased his range, all to hell. I think they decreased his range twice. For whatever reason, I don't know why. He's not good. Who uses Bebo? If you use Bebo, tell me in the comments. For the love of God, I want to know how people use him. But he sucks now. He used to be good, or at least average. But now that there's so many better, ranged towers in the game, he kind of just sucks. Literally probably one of the worst towers in the game. Beatrice. I don't have her, but a lot of people don't like her. And they just don't think she's worth, going through the hell that is her map. It's almost, I don't know what the trend is with Tower Heroes, where they just kind of, make a map really hard and make the reward, pretty much almost completely worthless, or just make the tower you get from it, bad. I'm not mentioning anyone in particular, but I've just noticed that kind of trend. But I don't know. I can't, rank Beatrice completely. She could be great for me, and I just don't know it. But from what I can see, she's just kind of a weird version of Haze, where she has, range. She's a weird mix of a tower and a summoner tower. It's a range tower and a summoner tower. She's weird. She's definitely weird. But I know that she has her uses. But I'm not going to rank her in this video because I don't have her. Branch, S tier, easy. Oh, hold on. I want to get rid of the S plus tier because that's kind of unnecessary. But anyway, Branch is S tier. He's great. He's great. Good damage, good rapid fire. He can attack. I think he can kind of attack multiple enemies at a time. He's really... And you can place a lot of him. You can place 6 of him, which is almost the same amount as Bebo. I think you can place a little more for Bebo, but I have no idea. But Branch is like 10 times better, while Bebo just sucks so bad. I hate him. Anyway, enough Bebo trashing. Bunny is B tier for Bunny. Bunny. I recently got him, and he is okay. I like his ability where he increases attack when he's near other bunnies, but I think he's only super useful in solos. Don't quote me on that. I haven't used him all that much, but I know he's really good in solos, but I personally don't use him. I personally use another tower for that, but anyway, Bite. They nerfed him, but he's still exactly, I think, in the same place he was last time. But I still don't use him in my kit, personally. I don't understand why they got rid of his damage. It wasn't really that high. It was 14. Oh god, he's gonna fucking kill everyone. I think his damage wasn't really all that high. I don't know why they didn't just either decrease it or just leave it alone, because it honestly really wasn't that bad. But whatever. Now he can only paralyze enemies and like slow them down or completely stop them at level 5. Stuff like that. But anyway, Bite is still very necessary. He can be a game changer. He's really good. He can stop the boss when you need him to stop and like get a little more time to get more damage in. Good tower. Good boy. Good boyo. Even despite all the nerfs. His nerfs don't really affect me all that much. Chef. I'm going to give him a solid B tier. I think that's what he got last video. I don't use ranged towers, but he's really good. I almost said she. That would be funny. But anyway, he's pretty good. He's okay. Not my favorite, because I don't use ranged towers all that often. But he's okay. He's fine. He does really good damage. He's probably the best melee tower in the game. And that's all I have to say on that. Discount Dog. My boy. My child. He's really cute. I like him. I like his design. He's really cool. Sorry, I heard a noise and it scared the shit out of me. But anyway, Discount Dog's really cute, and I think he's really good. And I know he decreases attack, but I normally have Spectre on me too, meaning that like Discount Dog kind of counteracts Spectre. Just a little bit. Unlike... Oh, that's another point. Spectre can't count... Like, no tower can counter, like, the fact he lowers rapid fire. I know Spectre can temporarily increase rapid fire, but that's not reliable. But anyway, Discount Dog's, like, lowering of attack isn't really that high to begin with, but you can just kind of get rid of it with Spectre. So, that's pretty cool. Discount Dog decreases the prices of towers. You could place 3 of him, just like Balloon Pal. And he's really helpful. You can have one on your Lemon Cats or someone else's Lemon Cats. You can help out your other teammates while you're helping yourself out with another Discount Dog. He is great. A great tower. Honestly, yeah, just really good. I don't know what else to say. Dumpster Child. I trashed him. Oh, fuck. I just... Holy shit. You probably didn't see that, but I accidentally grabbed my window. But anyway... Dumpster Child's really cool. Now, I know I said that he's an A tier, but now that I'm using him again, he's really good. Good early wave defender. Sometimes he does struggle a little bit. I've noticed that they've lowered his rapid fire, I think, or like his fire rate, to the point where sometimes he struggles dealing with like multiple enemies. But Dumpster Child is kind of an essential tower to have because he's really good in early wave. And he's pretty decent later on. So, I'm going to put him in S tier. Fracture is just fucking... I don't know. He's just kind of okay. He does a lot of damage, but ever since they kind of nerfed him a little bit, they lowered his range at some point, I think. They also increased the radius around him where you can't place towers. Basically, you can't have, like, a Fracture super close to another Fracture, which was, like, the cool thing about Fracture. And I think that's the whole reason a lot of people jump to Branch. But Fracture just sucks now. I'm going to give him a C tier, actually. He's okay. He does good damage, and he has his uses, but not really my favorite. Speaking of C tier, Hot Dog Frank, I never liked him. I will never use him all that much. I never used him all that much. I just don't like him that much. Not my favorite. He's good at dealing with crowds, but that's all I know about him. But I don't use melee towers, so I'm not really the one to talk about this with. So I'm going to put him in the C tier. Haze is his A tier. He's not my favorite summoner anymore, but he's still really unique, and I think he's better than Beatrice, but I'm not going to say that because I don't have Beatrice yet. But I like Haze. He's really cool. I like his design. I like how he was the first summoner tower of his kind, and still is one of the only ones that summons little friends to attack people, but he does pretty decent damage. He's overall just a pretty good summoner tower. I don't know what else to say, and oh boy, look who it is. I think the sole reason the last tier list did so well, because I trashed Jester in my thumbnail. Will I put him in S tier this time? No, he's gonna go in D tier. He's a lot better than he was. I've changed my opinions on Jester a little bit. He is a little more useful than I made him out to be in my last video. I might put him in C tier. Nah, I'm going to put him in D tier, just for the thumbnail. Just, you know, because everyone gets mad when someone says Jester's not very good. I think, you know what, no, he goes in D tier because Chaos Kingdom is one of the hardest goddamn maps in the game, and he's just mediocre. He's not even that good. Like, he's super goddamn expensive. He's inconsistent, like, whether he's a great or good or bad tower. Like, he could be super helpful one game and not helpful the other game. I know it's unfair. I know they were going for a wild card character, but I just don't... that doesn't mean it's good. Just because he's a wild card doesn't mean it's good. I just don't think he's very good overall. It's just, he's inconsistent, and consistency in this game is key. Cart Kid is probably my new favorite summoner, so I'm going to put him in S tier. He's really good. I like him. He's cool. I don't know what else to say. He's just a really solid summoner. It's not really much to say. I also think his design is cute. I also like Slime King a lot. I want to put him in S tier, but I also want to put... I'm going to put Slime King high A tier. Honestly, you know what? No. I'm going to put him in S tier. No, I don't know. High A tier. I'm just going to say high A tier. I think he's really cool. I think him and Cart Kid are on the same... Actually, no, S tier. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at coming up with things, but S tier for him. There's a lot more S tiers than there was in the last video, so get ready for that. But Slime King is a really good summoner. I've been using summoners more recently, and Slime King is a really solid one. They gave him a new cool ability where he can summon the Slime King. He's really good, like early waves. He's pretty good too if you can summon him. But with all summoners, you can't use them in solos. Ever. Summoners aren't great in solos because you need to have extra... You need to make sure that you have as much damage as possible. These guys are only really useful when you have other people around them. But I'm still going to put them in the S tier because I normally play with other people anyway, so... Lemon Cat. They've nerfed her. I mean, she was already nerfed when I was playing the game. She used to make a lot more money, and she used to be slightly cheaper, but then they raised her price, I think, slightly. And they also decreased the amount of money she makes, I think. Lemon Cat's still essential. I think she's still essential. You need her to win. Because, you know, you just need the money, bro. You need the money. You need the money from these tiny little orphans. Maitake... Or Maitake, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna put her in A tier, maybe B. Nah, A tier. I know I think I put her in S in my last video, or A. But Maitake is pretty decent early wave. I don't know how to describe her. Like, I wouldn't say she's an early wave defender because her, like, fire rate, or rapid fire, or whatever you want to call it, it's not very good. You need more than one. But, like, if you have a Dumpster Child and a Maitake at the beginning, that's pretty good, because you have... I don't know how to... I'm not good at this. I'm going to say she's kind of an early wave defender, but Dumpster Child kind of does her job a little better, because he's better at hitting more than one target. But that doesn't mean Maitake is a bad tower. She's also really good at dealing with crowds when she's level 5. So I'm gonna put her in a really high. I'm gonna put her in high A tier. She's really good at dealing with crowds. She can make towers like Haze and her Beatrice way better. And like, it's just since she heals, she can heal Haze's like crows and shit and her bees, and they are forces to be fucking reckoned with if you actually like get Maitake to level 5 and she has the ability to heal people. But anyway, next up is Scientist, S tier. Good tower. She's been consistently good. One of the best towers in the game. She has like the 3rd highest range now. She's really solid. I like her. She's good. That's all I really have to say. I don't know. She's just solid. She's a solid tower all around. Sparks Kilowatt is also an S tier. I like her. I really like her. She's new. I know she's new, and my opinions will change on her. You can place 8 of her, which is really good. I don't know if I would consider her better than Branch. While I don't... It's hard to say. She does a lot of damage. She has crazy rapid fire. Like, her damage might be bad, like, on paper, because she only does 5 damage, but she does 5 damage per bullet. And she shoots like 1,000 bullets per second. I'm kidding. That's not true. But she does shoot a lot of bullets. She does a good chunk of damage, and you can place a lot of her. You can place a lot of her. And she also shoots rockets, which is also cool. She's really good. She's probably really good for solos, but I don't know. I still need to do some testing with her maybe. Spectre is an S tier. I like him a lot. Even though they nerfed him a lot, I like what they did with the summoner towers now. I like that they made them more balanced and they kind of like made them into more characters, because making support towers would probably be hard since there's not really much you can do with them. So I'm kind of glad that they separated them into 3 characters. And Spectre still is a really useful tower. He increases attack, and he can also temporarily increase rapid fire, which can be really useful in a pinch. Like, say that you need to get that little bit of extra damage, like in a certain area before a boss reaches your base. Just increase the fire rate and your towers might be able to kill them. Voca, my opinions have changed a lot on her. She's a B tier. Very situational. She does a lot of damage, but her fire rate fucking sucks, and her splash damage is almost completely useless. I have no idea what this tower is. I don't know if he's good or bad, but from what I've seen, he looks pretty cool. But I don't own him, so I'm not going to rank him, because that would not be fair to him. Wafer, I have technically used before, because I used him in the new event. I think it's called Cooking Catastrophe. And from what I used, he's really good. He has the 2nd highest range in the game. He's half rapid fire, half ranged tower, which I think is really cool and unique. But I didn't get him in the Christmas event, because the Christmas event, I guess, was hard for me. I don't know why I didn't get him. I'm going to put him here for now, but if I were to rank him based off of the little time I had with him, I would put him in, like, S tier, probably. Wizard, my guy, I feel bad for you, because I put you in, like, I think D tier last video. But the funny thing is, people were telling me, like, Wizard's really good, especially in solos and stuff, and then I used him, and now he's, like, S or A tier. I don't know where to put him. I'm probably going to put him in A tier, because I'm going to put him in really high A tier. We'll just say that. He's really good in solos. You can have a lot of him. He also has a new ability, too, which I don't know what it does, and I don't really know if it's really super helpful, but I'm just going to say it probably does make him better. He's really good in solos. You could place a lot of him, and he does a pretty decent amount of damage. He's, like, probably essential for solos. He's really good, and I like that the first tower you get in the game is also one of the best towers in the game. But I'm going to put him in a high A tier. Like, he's like an A+, since I don't solo that often, and if you're not soloing, Wizard kind of falls apart, because he's not that great. His damage isn't that great. His rapid fire is also not that great, or his fire rate is not very that, it's not that great, but he's pretty good. Pretty good tower, pretty solid. Or not pretty good. He's really good. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, this is the tier list. Unfortunately, I couldn't rank 2 of the characters. I might buy Wafer later on because he is a really good tower. But these 2 are in really hard maps, and I can't beat them right now. I might make a new video when I get these 2, or at least Wafer. Maybe. But as it stands, this is what I think of the towers right now. I use these guys the most up here. I sometimes will use these guys. I might use these guys. Probably never. I might use him for fun. Never in my goddamn life. Never again. Sorry, Bebo, you fucking suck. And I don't have these guys, so I can't say that. So, yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Bebo. You're going in F tier. You suck ass. I'm so mean to him. He sucks. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, that's it for the video. I'm gonna be linking the tier list so you can do it yourself. Leave your tiers in the comments. Maybe make your own tier list videos. I don't know. But this was a really fun video to make, and I hope you all enjoyed. My voice really hurts, so I'll see you all later. Peace.